At Chevrolet, we appreciate your service, and we are happy to provide the most inclusive military offer of any car company. Chevrolet, together, let's drive.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Little Bear West Arena here in Manistique, where tonight we drop the puck on a brand new high school hockey season. It is Manistique Emeralds Varsity Hockey on M123 FM, my Manistique, in the E.U.P Sports Network. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along from high atop the Little Bear West, where tonight there'll be an interesting season matchup for the Emeralds as they welcome in the Jeffers Jets. Should be an exciting contest, a lot of anticipation in the air that always comes with the first game, but you really get a feel being around this Emeralds team and practices through the tryouts and the preseason period that there is a little bit of excitement as they face some unknowns coming into this season. A lot of new faces on the team. It is a young squad, a new head coach, and Mike Evink taking over for John Nutkins, and it's going to be important for the Emeralds all season long to continue to grow and develop, get better with each game. If they do those things, they should be okay. They also can't get down when times are tough because they are going to take their lumps. But this is a season that will not be measured as much in wins and losses or big-time stats as it is about developing the next era of Emeralds hockey. There are some great seniors to lead this team, including Carter Dietzman and Carter Levine, Matthew Rahaly when he gets back from an injury. And the good news is, yes, age-wise, grade-wise, it is a young Emeralds team, but they have a ton of hockey experience at the lower levels in the youth programs, and of course, making their debuts last season, playing a smaller role on this varsity program. This is the Newbury Motors pregame show just down the road from High Prices. We are going to step aside when we come back the start of this 2024 season with M123 FM, my Manistique in the E.U.P Sports Network.
We've been known by a lot of names over the last 100 years, but one thing that hasn't changed is the same great service. Welcome to Hank's General Store. Hank's is your one-stop shop for fuel, propane refilling, fresh foods, and much more. Need a snack before hitting the road? Grab from a variety of fresh homemade foods including pizza, chicken wings, hearty sandwiches, and hand-cut steaks. Visit our website to view our menu or get ideas for your next trip with the latest news on local attractions. Hank's General Store in Helmer. Veteran owned and operated, making sure you're ready for wherever life takes you.
When it's time to head to the great outdoors, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has you covered. As your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer, they're your one-stop shop from the water to the snow trails. Whether it's sales, service, rentals, or accessories, they've got everything you need to make your next trip unforgettable. Visit Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com. The Fish and Hunt Shop, where your next great adventure begins.
Getting our starting lineups here tonight for the Manistique Emeralds. Your lineup brought to you by Newbury Motors. Out first, number 2 is Levi Verjink. Number 5, A.J. Berger. Up front, it's going to be number 3, one of those leaders, and a player to watch tonight, Carter Levine, wearing number 3. Number 12, Carter Dietzman. He's going to be the other guy that they lean on heavily to lead this team. Cade Schrader, a sophomore, up front as well, and Jackson Gaudreau takes over in the net. We step aside, come back here to Manistique for the start of the new season.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
Diabetes affects over 38 million Americans. However, with healthy lifestyle habits, you can reduce the effects it has on your body. Here are 4 things you can do to keep healthy and keep diabetes at bay. 1. Avoid sugary drinks and processed foods, as they can cause blood sugar spikes. Eat lean proteins such as fish and chicken, and be mindful of the quantity and quality of carbohydrates, which can spike your blood sugar levels. 2. Get plenty of exercise and physical activity. Activities like brisk walking, cycling, or swimming can help improve insulin sensitivity, making it easier for your body to use insulin effectively. Taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or standing up and moving around every hour can improve your overall blood sugar levels. 3. For people with type 2 diabetes, weight loss can be particularly beneficial, as it often improves blood sugar control and may reduce the need for medication. Even a small weight loss, 5 to 10% of body weight, can make a difference. 4. Stress can affect blood sugar levels. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing, and regular exercise can help with managing stress. Poor sleep can increase insulin resistance, so aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Contact Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center at 906-293-9200 for help or support in managing diabetes.
Back here at the Little Bear West Arena in Manistique, Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along as we get you started in tonight's contest. The Jeffers Jets and the Manistique Emeralds. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Here's how you can watch us this season on Facebook with Ed 123 FM and My Manistique, and streaming to your big screen on YouTube with the all-new E.U.P Sports Network YouTube channel. You can also find state championship football from the Superior Dome this weekend, as I will be up there covering the Pickford Panthers. Ready to go. Emeralds in the home whites with the green numbers, opposite for Jeffers, green with the whites numbers. And the Emeralds are going to come at us here to start this thing out. Jeffers does have a game under their belt earlier this week. It is the first week that teams can start games, and everybody getting up and going around the same time. Puck dumped in behind Gaudreau. Cleared out by Berger. Played a lot of hockey in the offseason with travel teams and programs. Berger missed the portions of the past couple of years, banged up, and finally entering the season healthy. He'll be a big part of this year's Emeralds team and their opening shift of the season. Mike Evink, the new head coach. You want to send out shout out to former coach John Nutkins. Block save there. Gaudreau, loose puck in front, cleared out. It's been a big focal point in early practices for the Emeralds. Clearing traffic and loose pucks in front of the net and finding those garbage goals on the offensive end. 17-minute periods, and we are a minute into this brand new season. That one centered in front. Good look for the Jets, and they get a goal early on. Emeralds couldn't clear it out of the zone, and a beautiful pass set up in front for next Nordstrom, the freshman, and the Jets are on the board 1-0 early on in this contest. Emeralds had a couple of chances to break the zone, but just couldn't get it across center ice, and once the Jets got them pinned, they convert, so 1-0 early on. Emeralds will have to battle back here. Draw one and played to the side. Flipped in down to the zone. Here's a chance down low. Strange to see some of these new numbers on different bodies. Some guys had worn the same number for the first 3 years of this program. Back in behind. Puck comes to the blue line, sent in off a deflection. Blake Helton and another freshman. Jeffers loading up, knowing that they are the favorite. These two teams have played some great games the past couple of years, but Jeffers a little bit more experienced. They're kind of turning the corner in their rebuild. Well, the Emeralds are kind of just starting one here. Dumped in behind, centered in front again. They get that slot area between the circles. Big save by Gaudreau. Rob Cade Coppin in there. Jets, though, keep the pressure on down in that far end. Nice job, poked and swept away by Isaac Rondo, one of the many freshmen. He's a talented player. Rondo, the Superior Central representative this season. But turned over in the neutral zone, dumped in by the Jets. hopping right past Gaudreau into the back wall. Emeralds will try to turn it around. Too far, though, for anybody to play on that one. Smothering early on are the Jets in the first few minutes of this contest. They lead it 1-0. 14-15 to go here in the first. Now a slap shot on a loose puck from the blue line. No threat there. But the Jets just want to keep it inside that offensive end. Already on top 1-0. They send that one wide. Couple of the Emeralds a little flat-footed here early on. The bright lights are on now. Mentioned a lot of freshmen making that big jump to varsity hockey, the speed of the game. You talk to young players making that adjustment, and a lot of coaches, and they say just the speed and then the physicality. Those are the two biggest hurdles, and those will be the challenges early in games and early in the season for the Emeralds. And then a lot of their sophomores, even the guys that were up last year, were either bouncing in and out of the lineup or more depth pieces, plug and play guys to help fill holes. They'll have major roles this season. Mentioned Levine and Dietzman in the pregame. They'll be the two big leaders up front. Fourth-year guys in the fourth year of this program. It's the last of the classes, the senior group, that helped start this program a few years ago. Their top returning defenseman, Matthew Rahali, going to miss the first chunk of the season, recovering from a shoulder injury from the football season. Not in uniform, but on the bench, supporting his teammates. The kid's like a coach on the ice. He'll be an extra set of eyes on the bench early on. Shots on goal early on, 4-0 in favor of the Jets, and they lead it 1-0. We get a whistle here with 12:21 to play in the opening period. Off the draw, shot in, kick save. Gaudreau, rebound though is hammered home, and the Jets have their second goal of the period, trying to get a number on the scorer down there. With my eyes, always a challenge. Will come through the handshake line here. It'll be number 7 for the Jets, Noah Randall, a sophomore. He makes it 2-0 Jeffers here in the early going. Got the goal on their 5th shot of the game. Emeralds have only twice gotten the puck across the offensive blue line, and those were on clearouts. Turn around here on a loose puck, turnover on the defensive end. Now cleared out again, but the Jets hold it in. Feels like one big long power play to start this game for Jeffers. Emeralds will clear it out and we'll get an icing. Head back down to the far end. Want to thank our sponsors for the early portion of the season here. Includes Newberry Motors and Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Hank's General Store, Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis, Highline Internet, Lewis County Veteran Services Office, the Newberry News, and Moline Chiropractic. Emeralds with a chance now. Levine, triple teamed in the zone, just tries to move it along. Emeralds knocking on the door for the first time this season. Jeffers spending a nice centering chance. Couldn't get a stick on it. A great look for Levine in front. Nice setup there by 21 Cade Schrader, the sophomore. Now the Jets push it back into the offensive end. Into the zone, poked away. Dietzman spins, looks, dumps it in on a hop. Off the back wall, Jeffers circles the net. Jets on the breakout, go to the far wall in front of the benches. Down into the offensive end. First big hit of the contest, two guys getting tangled up. Puck comes to the front. They're out there, just put on the stick of a Jet who will regroup. Centering Centering try here across. Gaudreau got crashed into. Pass goes wide. In behind, Verjink will turn him around. Levi sends it up. Skipped across. Nice little look there for the Emeralds. They can't keep possession across center ice. Just about 10 minutes to go here in the opening period. Jeffers on top early, 2-0. Centered and banged around from behind, and we're going to get our first penalty of the season. Emeralds touch it up, and there's the whistle, and it'll be a trip to the penalty box. Little hit from behind there at 16. Guillermo Beltran, who's a foreign exchange student, shifty skater here out of Manistique. First penalty kill of the season. Jets looking to tack on to their early lead. They get it left side. Shot was blocked. Good job by Verjink. Jeffers will reset it now. Top of the left circle. Skated. Shot deflected high. Emeralds trying to pressure the puck. Jets trying to find that open spot. Short side. Save. Kicked away. Rebound denied as well. And out of the zone. Good clear out there. Coming over underneath us. Jets will play it out. Not much pressure on their goaltender early on in this one. They'll fly into the zone. Noah Randall, who scored their second goal, brought it in, had it broken up. Emeralds PK doing a good job so far. 1:16 to go on the Jeffers power play. And cleared out again. Played again. Into the zone. The goaltender starting, Casey Helmanen, a junior, keeps coming to play as the Emeralds just keep clearing it out. A little pressure put on there. Emeralds haven't been afraid to try and be physical early on. Berger pins a man. Jets get through. It's a 3-on-1, and they can't complete the pass across in front of Jackson Gaudreau, who started and played a handful of games last year as the backup. Takes over for Alex Noble. Won a youth state championship. And set the bar as this one goes up into the net for all future goalies to be measured for this Emeralds program. 2-0 Jets. We got 13 seconds left on the penalty. I thought they gave the penalty to Beltran, but it's Jack Heinonen who actually got the infraction. This one high and sent out. Should get the Emeralds back to even strength. Pressure here from Levine. Levine steals it away. Tried to center it for Dietzman, but it's broken up. Even strength now. Jets into the zone, poked away. Levine takes it, makes a move. Now sends it forward. Race into the corner. Big hit along the boards. That is Beltran chasing it down. Nice little hip check by Dietzman. Him and Levine, strong two-way players. That's why they're going to be playing a lot of minutes this season. 7:13 to go in the first period. Jets got a couple early, but the Emeralds starting to find their footing here in this one. That's going to miss everybody. Comes down, they'll wave off the icing. Skating for it there. Battle in front. Luke Lubkert, a freshman, couldn't find it. Part of the Newberry contingent. Lubkert, big hit into the boards. Have to keep an eye out for those. Coming up post-game, we'll award our Moline Chiropractic bone crunching hit and big hitter of the game. Hope Doc's having a good night. He may be in the building tonight. Loose puck up for grabs. Emeralds try to push it out, but again, as they have most of this period, Jets just turn it around. Not just a lot inside the offensive zone, but deep. Top of the faceoffs and down, they've done their work early. As we hit the 6 minute to go mark. Emeralds coming for a change, trying to catch the Jets. Too deep, icing. As they race down after it, it'll head back down in front of Gaudreau. Giving chase with Gavin Zeminski, a forward. Believe he was hurt, missed last season. Draw sent down. Skipped across, and that one gloved by Gaudreau. Coming up in between periods this season, it's the Newberry News intermission report. We'll give you up-to-the-date stats as we get them up here in the booth. Might not be as accurate in the past. My broadcast partner, Zach Quickner, was always the stat man. But as we go down and check at lower level in between periods and what we get on the board, we'll update those. Game and team stats, the information you need to know on the intermission ticker. This week in high school sports from the MHSAA, and exclusive content and coverage with features you don't want to miss. And tonight, in our second intermission, we'll have the announcement of the all E.U.P 8-player football teams. Those were announced yesterday. A couple of Emeralds hockey players from their schools had great football seasons in the fall. 11-player all E.U.P selections, which would include Manistique, get announced tomorrow. And then breakout, save there. Good job by Gaudreau. Shots on goal 9-1 as we have 5:09 to go here in the opening period. From behind for Dietzman. He'll circle, tries to come up the right side. Trying to move it to Schrader, who gets it right back to him. Dietzman, though, just pinned off, ran out of real estate in front of that Jeffers bench. Cleared back, though, to the point. Rajink skating into the zone. Wanted Levine. It's the top line here on opening night. Turnover, top shelf shot, goes wide, comes off the top of the glass, still in play. Isaac Rondo been playing a little bit with this top line here in the first. And a loose puck covered up there. Offensive end draw for the Jets. Scored off of that early, but Emerald's been better on the faceoff. Jeffers will dump it in. We'll work it up the sidewall, center ice, and turned around. Jeffers, dump and chase here. Berger tries to play it along. Emeralds just kind of coasting along here. Number 8, Joe Noble, had space on the sidewall. Never really got a push with it. 3:35 to go in the first. Shot here, contested. Good job playing tight defense by the Emeralds. Been impressed. They're already showing improvement. I think a little bit of nerves got them there in those first few minutes. Just got to knock off the rust, get over the nerves, get your legs under you. They'll be able to compete. Another offensive end draw for Jeffers. Right side to the point. Almost send it in. Traffic in front. Blocked away to the corner. I believe that was Matthew Lubkert, who's also been a little dinged up in the preseason. Battling a shoulder injury of his own. Here come the Emeralds. One of their best pushes of the night. We'll get it in behind. Turned over as Lubkert got turned around. Big hit though there. Gets the bench riled up by Beltran. Now moved along. Man, hammered hard into the board, Zeminski. That's a play at Halmanen. Sees the Emeralds changing. Rockets it up to center ice. Emeralds on a scramble though. Turn it over, Virginka, good play. Levi having a great first period. One of those sophomores who debuted as a freshman last year. Oh, and down goes Dietzman. Back the other way, the Jets. Odd man rush. Crashing in and a goal on the odd man rush. Kept it the whole way, and Jeffers with 1:59 to go has silenced the Little Bear West Arena. Jeffers' goal goes to 13. Britt Heinonen, a senior. And they're going to go try to hunt down another one in the last 2 minutes of the period. 3 goals on 11 shots for the Jets. Nothing on one opportunity, and that may have been a gift. Wasn't a clean look by any means for the Emeralds. Dumped in here. They'll play it behind. Coming right below us. Dietzman geared up for the big hit and missed. Jets on a no-look pass. Play it up the sidewall. This is a fundamentally sound Jeffers team. A lot of time together, a lot of experience. Heinenen's looking for another one. Nice move. Gets a chance. Saved by Gaudreau. Arm up in the air, and we're going to get a penalty. I think this is going on the Emeralds in a scramble to try and take the chance away. We got a hook on the Emeralds, and it's Carter Dietzman going to the box. 1 minute to go in the period. Jeffers' offensive end will try to score with the man advantage. If not, they'll take it to the locker room. Shot blocked, got it back. Inside save. Loose puck off the side of the cage. Flipped back in. Emeralds just trying to survive the period. That'll help. Players skating in. Halmanen holds it. Noble giving chase there. And then the Jets send it the other way. Maybe a chance shorthanded here off the draw for Manistique. 27.5 to go here on the first. Snap, draw, save, and in front, almost. Levine flipped it just wide. Best chance by far for the Emeralds here in the period. Had a couple of breaks into the zone, but haven't been able to get the shot off. haven't been able to get many shots through. Big save, Gaudreau. And that is going to bring us to the end of the period. Strong start for the Jets. Emeralds showed flashes. And we will head to the locker rooms for the first period intermission. When we come back, the Newberry News intermission report with M123 FM and the Newberry News.
Covering stories that interest the community, readers have come to depend on the Newberry News. Subscribe to the digital edition for early Wednesday morning access or get the print edition delivered to your doorstep. The Newberry News, your news and information leader.
Back here inside the Little Bear West Arena. Glad to have you along. Dan Hardenbrook, high atop the rink here. First period stats brought to you by the Newberry News. Shots on goal for Jeffers, 13 in the first, 2 for Manistique. All of the goals for the Jets, they lead it 3-0. And penalties, that was a bright spot for the Emeralds. Killed off one, they're halfway through killing off another here in this one as we bring you this intermission report. Emeralds will next be in action, and they'll get a week to adjust and put what they learn in this one to work. They'll be at Big Rapids, Ferris State University. When they go to the Big Rapids Thanksgiving Showcase. Those games will be Saturday and Sunday next weekend. And they will play a couple of pretty good solid teams down there, as always. We'll step aside here on the intermission report when we come back. It's This Week in High School Sports from the Michigan High School Athletic Association. Emeralds Hockey on M123 FM, by Manistique and the E.U.P Sports Network.
High school sports are meant to be fun.
We love to represent our school, and we care about our sports.
We know you do too.
And because we all care, it can sometimes get intense.
So here's our perspective to make the experience more fun for everyone.
We know it's easy to react and yell during games, but we all make mistakes.
It makes the game more enjoyable when we hear you cheering positively.
Referees are human. Respect their decisions. They aren't perfect.
When you feel like yelling at an official, remember that you are representing our school.
As much as we want to win, just remember to keep the energy positive towards all.
During the season, we spend a lot of time with their coaches. They have a tough job.
You can support them by accepting their decisions.
And being thankful for all the time they have devoted to making us better.
Showing empathy and support to everyone involved is important.
Remember, you are the ones that set the example.
Thanks for coming to our games, taking us to practice, and always supporting us.
We couldn't do this without you.
We couldn't do this without you.
We couldn't do this without you.
We couldn't do it without you.
Playing high school sports can lead to great things. And will any E.U.P football teams add to the number of 11-player football champions from up north? I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. If you've been following us on social media, you've no doubt noticed our weekly Famous Faces series. Every Thursday, we post a picture of someone who has gone on to have great success in the pros or a career in entertainment, but who got their start playing high school sports in Michigan. And then on Friday, a complete article with more details on that person is posted at MHSAA.com. So far this year, we've highlighted the great actor, James Earl Jones, who played basketball at Dickinson High School in Brethren. The only member of the World Golf Hall of Fame who played high school golf in Michigan is Meg Mallon from Farmington Hills Our Lady of Mercy. Malin placed second at the 1980 Lower Peninsula Open Class Girls Final. Alexi Lawless, who can be seen these days doing soccer broadcasts for Fox Sports and was Michigan's Mr. Soccer in 1987, also won 2 ice hockey championships, playing for Bloomfield Hills, Cranbrook, Kingswood in the mid-1980s. And former President Gerald Ford, who starred on the gridiron for Grand Rapids South. His 1931 South team went undefeated and was named state champion by statewide media. Make sure you follow the MHSAA on Twitter or X, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever else you're using these days to see more of our Famous Faces series as we move through the 100th year of the MHSAA. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. East Lansing quarterback Ben Fletcher, he threw a touchdown pass with no time remaining and then a game-winning 2-point conversion in a 50-49 win over Dexter. Howell running back Justin Jones went for 225 yards and 4 touchdowns, setting single-season school records for both and a 2-point win over Brighton. And to Mendon's JT Lux, he scored with 2 seconds to play as Mendon knocked off 2-time defending 8-player Division I champ Martin 26-22.
Graduating seniors could qualify for a tuition-free skills certificate or associate degree through the new Community College Guarantee, no matter their GPA or your household income. Or if your child plans to attend a 4-year university or career school, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship Program has them covered. They could get up to $27,500 toward a bachelor's degree or up to $4,000 for career training. Complete the FAFSA to get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
We're on the volleyball court for today's You Make the Call. Team A serves the ball over the net. Team B's number 9 passes or bumps the ball towards the net, where number 2 tips it over for a point. But number 2 is a back row setter and moves to the front row on the serve. Is this a legal play? If you said it depends, you are correct. A back row setter can move to the front row and play the ball over the net as long as the entire ball is not above the net. If the ball is completely above the net, then the back row setter is not allowed to play it over the net from the front row.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. One other famous face we've highlighted is Escanaba's Kevin Tapani. He pitched in the major leagues for 13 years, winning a World Series with the Minnesota Twins in 1991. Tapani was inducted into the Upper Peninsula Hall of Fame in 2012 and is a member of the Minnesota Twins' 50 all-time greatest players. At Escanaba, he played quarterback and safety on the football team and led the Eskimos to the 1981 Class A title. Escanaba defeated Fraser 16-6 at the Silverdome that year. That is the last time a team from north of the bridge has won a football title in the MHSAA's largest division, either Class A, Class AA, or Division I. Since the advent of the MHSAA football playoffs in 1975, 22 teams from the U.P. have won a title in 11-player. 6 schools have won multiple titles, with Ishpeming leading the way with 5 championships, their latest coming in 2015. Crystal Falls Forest Park, Norway, Iron Mountain, Menominee, and Lake Linden-Hubbell are the others with multiple 11-player titles from the UP. 2 UP teams remain in this year's 11-player tournament, Menominee and Iron Mountain. Check scores and pairings by going to MHSAA.com and clicking football. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll be back next week.
If you're looking for a furry friend to help brighten your days, then look no further than the Luce County Animal Shelter. They have many lovable pets, just waiting to find their forever homes. From playful pups and cuddly kittens to gentle dogs and cats looking for a quiet place to call home, the Luce County Animal Shelter has the perfect companion for you. Visit the Luce County Animal Shelter today and let's create heartwarming memories together. Because when you adopt, you're not just finding a pet, you're finding a lifelong friend.
Did you know the Newberry News has a print shop? They print business cards, brochures, invitations, window flyers, gift certificates, business envelopes, and so much more. Get all your printing needs done right here at home. For fast service and affordable pricing, call 906 293-8401 and see what the Newberry Newsprint Shop can do for you.
Welcome to Allegan State Game Area, where a tiny butterfly unites partners for conservation. It's here, along the winding Kalamazoo River, that we find widespread grasslands and towering oak trees that comprise some of our state's best savanna ecosystems. Many species call Allegan State Game Area home, including the Carner blue butterfly. These butterflies are charming and beautiful, and despite their small wingspan only being about the size of a postage stamp, they have had a big impact on conservation in Michigan and beyond.
Allegan State Game Area is a stronghold for Carner blue butterfly populations. The Carner blue serves as a crucial flagship species here. By managing oak savanna communities at Allegan to support Carner blue, we observe benefits to many other wildlife and plant species that share this space.
The Carner blue butterfly has one host plant called wild lupin or sundial lupin. The butterfly is inextricably linked to this plant, as the caterpillars must eat it to grow into an adult butterfly. This lovely perennial is native to Michigan and thrives on sandy soil, which is abundant here in Allegan. With shared knowledge, resources, and dedication, we can make significant strides in habitat restoration and increase public awareness of the incredible biodiversity around us. To ensure that Carner blue butterflies continue to thrive in the Allegan State Game Area, we must maintain an open savanna forest as well as the sundial lupin growing in the understory. To achieve this, we use two management tools that are key to maintaining and restoring these habitats: prescribed burning and forest mowing. Fire stimulates lupin growth, while mowing reduces woody encroachment from crowding out the lupin.
Partnership is the cornerstone of success in this endeavor. Joint efforts between DNR Wildlife Division and the Michigan Natural Features Inventory are underway to monitor and research populations and maintain suitable habitats critical to the Carner blue butterfly's survival.
This year marks the 50th anniversary of Michigan's Endangered Species Law, a milestone highlighting decades of dedicated efforts to protect and preserve the state's most vulnerable wildlife.
One emerging threat to Carner blues is a species called big leaf lupin, which is native to the western United States. Big leaf lupin is used as an ornamental plant in landscaping because of its showy blooms. The Carner blue can mistake this for its host plant, but the caterpillars are unable to eat it when the eggs hatch. For residents of the upper Midwest, it is imperative to plant native sundial lupin, as invasive big leaf lupin can escape gardens into Carner blue habitat.
By incorporating native plants into your landscaping, purchasing a wildlife habitat license plate, or a hunting license, you can play a critical role in conserving Michigan's natural heritage.
We will continue to work together, united in our mission to protect special species like the Carner blue butterfly.
High-speed fiber internet is here. Say hello to Highline Internet. With lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, Highline keeps you connected to what matters most, whether it's streaming TV, gaming, or working from home. No contracts or hidden fees here. Our blazing fast internet gives you the ultimate experience with no more buffering or lag. Plus, our friendly local support team is always here to help. Upgrade your internet today with Highline Internet and experience the difference. Visit highlinefast.com to get started.
All right, back here in Manistique, Little Bear West Arena. My ladder climbing skills aren't in regular season mode yet. Jets lead at 3-0 as we enter the second period. They're coming at us in the green with the white numbers. Emeralds and the home whites tonight. Shot in, glove save. High on Gaudreau and out of play. 17 seconds left on that man advantage from the opening period. I want to thank the Newberry News for our intermission report. Steve Stifler producing back at home tonight. Defensive end draw. Jets, that one clipped the referee. Feel that in the morning. Pinned down in the corner. Hops over the stick. Jets, early in the first period, put a lot of pressure on. Built a quick 2-score lead, added one late. Shot advantage of 14-2, but the Emeralds have killed off their second penalty of the contest. Keeping themselves in this game. Turnover here. Jets try to split it. Good job defensively. Again by the Emeralds. Now a turnover of their own. Puck comes back to the corner. Circle around here. Rondo tries to move it around. Somebody lost the net guard, which is a requirement now. Shot low. Good job by Gaudreau to track it the whole way. He's been busy. In his first official game as the starter. Crisscross there. Mishandled. Jets haven't been able to get sticks on it. That one fired wide, but they just keep coming. And finally the net comes off and we'll get a whistle. 15:02 to go, second period. Here in the Emerald season opener, it's 3-0. Jets on top. Mike Evink, the new coach, probably all positive. In the first, trying to keep his guys focused and fired up. Gonna be Lubkert. Benish and Berger back. Zeminski. And Dawson Bosonic on this shift for the Emeralds. Turned over center ice. Lubkert made a nice play. Dumped in by Bosonic, who's playing up after playing a majority of defense in his career. Jets come in, try to make a move, broken up. Great play by Benish to knock that one away. Emeralds turn it around. Just gonna keep fighting here in this one. First 3 minutes nearly gone here in the second period. Shot there, glove save. And a beauty on that one, the 16th shot on goal for the Jeffers Jets. They are coached by Aaron Helmanen, assisted by Darren Johnson and Evan Kangas. Mentioned Mike Evink, new head coach. Steve Hinkson, though, is back on the bench. Fourth season as an assistant. A couple of new faces as well, Justin Delisle and Gavin McPherson, helping out the varsity program this year. Here come the Jets, big rip. That one high, rattled all the way around the boards and heads to the far end. Emeralds trying to find something on offense. Jets in a 3-on-2, broken up well again. Great game so far by Guillermo Beltran. Breaks up another one and clears it, and we'll get a whistle. Draw will come to Gaudreau's right. High flip out of the zone. Good pressure by the Emeralds. Can't get a shot off. Only 2 shots on goal. Levine had a good look late in the first. That one too hot to handle. Now dumped back in as Cornell gets kind of turned around. Not Cornell, rather. Check that. Got to get my roster 14, Luke Lubkert. He'll be scrappy. He's not afraid of anybody. Gets the break out there. And a big open ice hit. Flattens Jack Heinonen. He bounced right back up. Emeralds are just barreling through. Now Berger behind, plays it along the back wall. Starting to see they get more physical here in the second period as Jeffers tries to impose their will. Not a very big Emerald squad either. Heinonen gets hooked, spun around. Going to be the first penalty of the night coming up on the Jets, and a power play opportunity for the Emeralds. Draw will head into the offensive end. Big chance here for the Emeralds on the power play. Maybe the man advantage can get them going. Penalty on the Jets is number 13, Britt Heinonen, who scored their third goal. 2 minutes for hooking. Jets win the draw and immediately clear it out. And clear it out on net. Gaudreau plays it forward. Berger cycles around. Missed his man through the legs of Dietzman. Dietzman turns around. Emeralds can't keep it on the stick. Dietzman loaded up for the big hit. Caught more of his own man. And now a penalty coming against the Emeralds. It's going to be a trip. And we're going to go even strength. Just trying to get after one of those loose pucks, and it is Beltran. So it lasted only 35 seconds. And now we go 4-on-4. A little bit of extra room on the ice. Dietzman, face-off, falls. Played out there, took it right in the chest from Levine. Emeralds haven't been able to get much stick-to-stick either. Come around here, played back. Dumped in, mishandled. Bouncing puck to the sidewall. Jets keep it alive, they're creeping into the slot. Set up from behind, caught the net, and is cleared out. 4-on-4, this will be an icing. 51 seconds left in a Heimanen's penalty for Jeffers and 1:26 on the Emeralds penalty. Draw here to the sidewall, rattled around. Emeralds will try to play it. Flipped off the wall by Levine. Jets just dump it in. Content to kill time with a 3-0 lead. Here's a chance, 1-on-2, Dietzman into the zone. Gets forced wide. Levine trailing the play, and Dietzman gets hammered along the boards, along the backside and behind the Jeffers net. Battle for it, no icing. Levine, hard stop. Makes his move. Looks up, finds Berger. Can't get through, 3 men. Jets doing a good job of just taking space away. Now they try to cherry pick it off the net. They get the extra man and a whistle. And they're gonna call offsides. Tried to jump the gun. They are on the power play though, 29 seconds. 10:22 to go, no scoring yet in the third. The Jets tried to sneak a man on. Hockey gods help the Emeralds there, into the zone now. Poked away, cleared out, nice job. Here comes Jeffers, centering pass, broken up. Emeralds have gotten better defensively as this game has gone along. Another big hit. Tell you what, if there's a guy that's been a target so far tonight. It's been 4 Jack Heinonen. Oh, and now another big one. Jeffers is hammering the Emerald. Shot blocked. Comes in behind. Jeffers will play it to the point. Even strength. Emeralds have killed off their 3rd penalty of this contest. But the Jets still in the zone. Keeping the pressure on. Shot was blocked by Beltran. Another one in. Deflection goes wide. But Jeffers just keeps spinning it around. Shot there, deflected. Loose in front. Cleared out initially. 2nd and 3rd try, no good. Beltran got sent tumbling at the feet of Gaudreau. The Emeralds hold their composure and hold their ground. Still 3-0. Shot there, blocked in front. Swept in front and brushed away, but they can't clear the zone. Now weak side, wide open. Shots fired wide. Oh, Jeffers peppering the net. Now they'll try it again. Centered in front. Broken up briefly. And finally gets out of the zone. Schrader and Virgink. But quickly turned around. It was only a step outside of the zone. Walker saves Gaudreau. Pops up and comes down. Emerald trying to dance free. Turn it over at the blue line. Making a move. Centered across. Virgink gets a stick on it. The young Emeralds are not intimidated. They're not backing down. Lubkert battles for it. Luke Lubkert, the sophomore, his brother Matthew, a junior, and finally iced out. You can all catch our breath with 7:56 to go in the period. Jeffers laying the lumber on the Emeralds with the big hits. And then lighting up Gaudreau with fast action. Wrap around here for Berger. Plays it back over. Benish trying to get to it. Had it poked away. Matthew Lubkert, boom, falls down. Centered back in front, high in between the circles. Shots wide, poked up, chance to skate it out. They'll move it forward. It's too far for Zeminski. Way back into the neutral zone. Emeralds tried to turn it around with Lubkert. Too wide, trying to get it back up ice to Bosonic. Jets 2-on-2 into the offensive end. That one high over the top of Gaudreau. Had the glove ready. Turnover, shot blocked. Sitting puck, slap shot, save Gaudreau. 6:55 left here in the period. Emeralds have held up for the first 10 minutes here in the second. Playing tough defense. Lubkert pushes forward. Icing coming here. That'll just buy him some time. Both sides will change it up with 6:40 to go in the second period. Fast draw. Big save by Gaudreau. It'll be his 20th of the night on 23 shots. Now a discussion. Post play, Carter Levine. Emeralds don't have a designated captain. Coach Evink wants that to naturally play out through these first few games. Shot there, fired wide. Jets is kind of playing the hit and hope game. They figure if they keep firing, one's bound to find the back of the net. Knocked away. And a chance one-on-one, but Jeffers just bails back. Noble gets turned around, and now Jeffers. They are the quicker team skating-wise. They've been the more physical team. Dietzman battling underneath us. Moves it to Beltran. He's been a bright spot. He gets sat down big time there. And the Emerald fans wanted a call, nothing doing. They've let them play. That one fired in, save and a cover up. Only the third shot on goal for the Emeralds here tonight. Circled around here. Jets win another draw. Well, the 13-2 shot on goal advantage. Now in, it's wide again. Emeralds haven't let them get off a lot clean. Those first couple of goals, they just skated guys, filling in areas nicely. Shot, glove save, Gaudreau. 5:16 to go here in the period. Lubkert will step into the circle. Spidey takes the draw. Won it over. But Zeminski got knocked down. Puck comes to the corner. There's a chance to break it out. Can't get it through. It has not been for a lack of effort on the Emerald side. Wrap around, side of the net. Good job to keep the pressure on, not allowing space. Deflection goes wide. Isaac Rondo forced that wraparound to be tightened up. Loose puck in front, pile up of bodies, and we get a whistle. Jeffers' player was laying across it. 4:37 to go in the period. This would be a win for Manistique to play Jeffers evenly here in this second frame. Scrappy is how I would describe it tonight. That's how they're going to have to play. What they lack in talent and experience, those are two things that you can work on. You can keep practicing, work on your skills and improve. And experience just comes with more time and more games. But heart and hustle go a long way and help them close that gap for the Emeralds. That one, the last one deflected off the crossbar. Turn over here in front, trying to make the fancy move, no good, but backhanded back in front, and Gaudreau sliding across, caught the blade of his skate on the net, makes the save, 25th shot on goal. .353 to go at the time of the draw. Heinonen again gets that down. Easy save that time for Jackson. No problem there. Played out to the side here. Nice move up the wall. Emeralds, they come 2-2. Maybe a shot, yes, but a save. But still, you'll take that. Good push by Luke Lubkert trying to set up Joe Noble. 3:37 now in the second. Emerald's going to try and get one. Virgink off the draw, sends it in, nobody home. Jeffers basically gets a free play on the puck. Come out of the zone. Broken up by Virgink. Virgink, Benish, Beltran. Rondo's made a couple of plays. Those guys doing a nice job on that back line. High away zone shot. Blocked, and then trickles in to Gaudreau, who bats it away. Jeffers keeps possession. So we hit the 3-minute to go mark here in the period. They're trying to set something up at the doorstep. A good job by Gaudreau to cover it up. Some post-play shenanigans there. Heinonen, I think, is tired of getting bullied in this game, and he didn't stand down there. Emeralds win another draw. Lubkert to the sidewall and Zeminski. The Jets take it away. Turnaround shot. Save Gaudreau. Emeralds will skate it out of the zone. Get center ice, but they can't get the blue line. Jets do a good job squeezing them off again. Benish will play back in a whistle for the icing. Offensive end try coming. Jeffers, I think, sensed the Emeralds were a little intimidated or a little nervous early on. They are talking a lot in between plays. They're trying to stay in the head of the Emeralds. And maybe that increased physicality and some of the talk and trying to be intimidating was because they see the Emeralds finding their confidence. Clear out pass too wide. 2:13 to go, second period. In the Little Bear West Arena. Emerald season opener. Got down 2-0 early. Gave up a third late in the first period. But they have had a heck of an effort here in the second. Shot fired wide, and again, just making a guy adjust mid-shot. Goes a long way. Covered up, whistle, and they keep going. And now we got a pile-up. And they're both getting sent. Referees say that we're not doing this, you can both go. It'll be Benish for the Emeralds. He was the victim. And Max Nordstrom, who just started clobbering and chopping guys. So they'll be offsetting, I'm guessing, for roughing. Referees weren't going to sort out that mess, which is fine. You can't send just one in that. I like it. But you're going to call it post-play, you got to call it both ways. The initial act and the retaliation. And again, another instance where Jeffers trying to play bully ball and the Emeralds say, no, you're not going to come in and just kick us and punch us and push us around. It's been a never-ending fight for respect, it seems like, for this Emeralds program in their first 3 years of existence, and it's carrying over again here in this one. Big hit along the boards. And now, an offsides. Now Jeffers has turned their frustration towards the officials a little bit, wanting to know why it's offsides. Batted into the zone with a hand. Puck sits on the draw. One back to Berger, and he rifles it too far for Rajink. Defensive end turnover for the Emeralds, but they quickly turn it back around. Have to be impressed with this period. 52 seconds to go. Battling and battling are the Emeralds. They've only had 4 shots on goal. They've also held up physically, which was a question mark coming in. Big hit there, delivered. Luke Lubkert lowers the shoulder. Jets, though, will circle it around. They're going to skate it out here. Into the zone, drop back in a 3-on-2. Kick save, Gaudreau. And then the shot whiffed on. Out of the zone. Behind the play, Virginkin. Nordstrom battling. And the Emeralds play them even in the second. Great period for these Manistique players. And we will skate off. To the intermission. We'll take a break, come back. Your second intermission report from the Newberry News when we come back.
Did you know the Newberry News has a print shop? They print business cards, brochures, invitations, window flyers, gift certificates, business envelopes, and so much more. Get all your printing needs done right here at home. For fast service and affordable pricing, call 906-293-8401 and see what the Newberry News Print Shop can do for you.
Diabetes affects over 38 million Americans. However, with healthy lifestyle habits, you can reduce the effects it has on your body. Here are 4 things you can do to keep healthy and keep diabetes at bay. 1. Avoid sugary drinks and processed foods, as they can cause blood sugar spikes. Eat lean proteins such as fish and chicken, and be mindful of the quantity and quality of carbohydrates, which can spike your blood sugar levels. 2. Get plenty of exercise and physical activity. Activities like brisk walking, cycling, or swimming can help improve insulin sensitivity, making it easier for your body to use insulin effectively. Taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or standing up and moving around every hour can improve your overall blood sugar levels. 3. For people with type 2 diabetes, weight loss can be particularly beneficial, as it often improves blood sugar control and may reduce the need for medication. Even a small weight loss, 5 to 10% of body weight, can make a difference. 4. Stress can affect blood sugar levels. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing, and regular exercise can help with managing stress. Poor sleep can increase insulin resistance, so aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Contact Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center at 906-293-9200 for help or support in managing diabetes.
All right, back here at the Little Bear West Arena in Manistique, Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. Second intermission, and our intermission report's brought to you by Newberry News, the Newberry News Stat Cat. For that second intermission, Jeffers 15 shots on goal, 28 total through 2 periods of play. Manistique with 2 shots in the second to go with their 2 in the first. 4 shots on goal total. Give the Emeralds credit. They have been up against the wall, but haven't backed down. Killed off 2 more penalties in that period. They are 3 for 3 on the penalty kill. Jeffers 0 for 3 with that power play. Emeralds had 1 man advantage cut short. Lasted just 25 seconds. They're 0 for 1 on the power play. Jeffers 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. Emeralds got to find a way to get some offense going, but have to be pleased with the defense. And they haven't backed down physically in this one either. Third period will come your way when we come back. After this quick break, we will have the announcement of the 8-player All-U.P football teams from the U.P. Sports Writers and Sportscasters. Those were announced last night. This is Emeralds Hockey on M123 FM, My Manistique, the U.P. Sports Network on Facebook.
Earlier this week, the UP Sports Writers and Sportscasters met in Marquette to select the best of the best from high school football this year. Each and every year, they honor the all UP football teams with 8-player and 11-player divisions. Those teams can now officially be announced. It's been another great year here in the Eastern UP and the Great Lakes 8 East. Well represented again, led by the state title game-bound Pickford Panthers. Pickford, this year's Division I 8-player team of the year, led by the coach of the year in the UP, Josh Rader, earning another selection in that category. Congratulations to Coach Rader and the Panthers, and best of luck to them Saturday in the state championship game, which you can hear on the E.U.P. Sports Network. Pickford's do-it-all star, Tommy Story, has had a decorated career, and he adds one more accolade to his resume. Story, named this year's UP Sports Writers and Sportscasters All-UP 8-player Offensive Player of the Year. Congratulations to Tommy on another great season leading the Panthers this year. Tommy is also this year's 8-player Dream Team quarterback for the All-U.P. teams. And he'll look to add one more big game to his record on Saturday when he leads the Panthers inside the Superior Dome. Story not the only Panther well represented, the champions of the Great Lakes 8 East, undefeated, and of course heading into that state title game, and plenty of players picked for this year's All-U.P. teams. On the 8-player Dream Team at running back, the junior speedster Gunnar Bennon. On the offensive side of the ball, they were joined by one of the top linemen both ways in the U.P. Hayden Rader earns an All-U.P. Dream Team selection at honorable mention. The Pickford defense also played at a top-notch level all season. They had multiple selections on the defensive side of the ball. The 8-player Dream Team defensive tackle, senior Seth Miller. Also joining him on the 8-player Dream Team defensive line is senior defensive end Ian Brown. And the Great Lakes 8 Defensive Player of the Year lands himself on the Dream Team, senior linebacker from Pickford, Eli McDonald, an 8-player All-U.P. Dream Team selection at linebacker as well. Panthers had a fantastic season, as we said, and congratulations to all those Dream Team selections from Pickford. But the Panthers, they were not done. They land one more player on the 8-player first team for All-U.P. That's the sophomore linebacker, Caden Cromie. Looking at some of the other selections from around the Eastern U.P., Newberry has a do-it-all senior sensation as well. Matthew Rahali will go down as one of the most decorated athletes in his school's history. And Rahali, despite being banged up for most of the season, fought his way to another great year. The U.P. sports writers and sportscasters recognizing his talent and hard work. Rahali is this year's 8-player U.P. Defensive Player of the Year, capping off a season where he had 100-plus tackles and dominated in different areas for the Indians. Rahali also on the 8-player Dream Team from Newberry as a linebacker, and he is now a 3-time, 3 different area All-U.P. selection. Congratulations, Maddie, on your selection to this year's 8-player Dream Team at linebacker on the All-U.P. list. One Newberry Indian earning 8-player first team honors. That's the big fella up front, senior center Ethan Pavey, named to the 8-player first team on the offensive line. Meanwhile, Rahali earned another selection, not just offensive and defense, but special teams as well. He's the first team All-U.P. punter for the 8-player All-U.P. squad. Taking a look at other selections, we'll go right down the list on the Dream Team. Those Pickford and Newberry players we mentioned had great seasons. So too did Munising defensive back Carson Keenitz. Keenitz, an All-U.P. Dream Team selection at defensive back. Carter Dietzman, a tackling machine, 139 of them on the season for the Mustangs. Dietz makes the All-U.P. Dream Team as a linebacker. Brimley defensive back Trey Lynn, also selected to this year's team. Lynn helped lead a resurgent Bay squad, and he makes it on the 8-player Dream Team as a defensive back. Meanwhile, Wes Bennett from Cedarville Detour, he leads the Islanders as their lone All-U.P. Dream Team selection. Wes, the Dream Team punter for this season. Although they're on the West End, they played in the Great Lakes 8 East this year. Norway had wide receiver Owen Bige named to the All-U.P. Dream Team for his season, and a great year for him as well. Owen Bige also selected as the 8-player Dream Team return specialist. Looking at your 8-player All-U.P. first team selections. On the offensive line, joining Ethan Pavey of Newberry is Wes Bennett, the senior from Cedarville Detour. At running back, Rudyard's quarterback, running back, dual threat, Damon McDowell makes the All-U.P. team as a first team running back. Brimley's Gus Von Segern lit up teams and was selected as the 8-player first team wide receiver, joined by Munising 6'6" star Jack Dussault. So missed part of the season, including the stretch run for the Mustangs with a broken collarbone, but was one of the top big play targets in the Upper Peninsula this year. On the defensive side of the ball, earning all U.P. honors from the East End, it includes defensive tackle Micah Morrison of the Brimley Bays, Evan Arnold, the junior defensive end from St. Ignace, Cody McPhail, a senior from Cedarville Detour, makes the All-UP first team for 8-player football as a defensive end as well. And we mentioned Matthew Rahali once again, the all 8-player selection as a punter as well. Several different players earning honorable and special mentions as well. Congratulations to all of the players on a great season this year. Those are your all-UP 8-player football selections for the Dream Team and the first team this season. Over an 11-man, do want to send a shout out to Sioux senior Cale Bell. He was the one E.U.P. player selected to the 11-player first team for his achievements with Sault Ste. Marie this year. Congratulations again going out to this year's 2024 All-UP selections from the Eastern Upper Peninsula. A great group of players and another great season to remember here on the East End. Don't forget, state championship coverage coming your way this weekend. The Pickford Panthers playing for the 8-player Division I state title. They will be inside the Superior Dome. An 11 o'clock kickoff, 10:45, our pregame coverage on the E.U.P. Sports Network Facebook page and YouTube channel. Until next time, always glad to see the action in the Eastern U.P. For M123 FM, the E.U.P. Sports Network, and the Newberry News, I'm Dan Hardenbrook. Congratulations again to our all-UP players.
High-speed fiber internet is here. Say hello to Highline Internet. With lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, Highline keeps you connected to what matters most. Whether it's streaming TV, gaming, or working from home. No contracts or hidden fees here. Our blazing fast internet gives you the ultimate experience with no more buffering or lag. Plus, our friendly local support team is always here to help. Upgrade your internet today with Highline Internet and experience the difference. Visit highlinefast.com to get started.
Do apologize, a couple of technical difficulties there. Trying to get rewired here. We are just underway in the third period. Got to talk to Coach Mike Evink and assistant Steve Hinkson during the second intermission down at ice level. Both very impressed with the effort of his young team. They have fought well. They gave up 2 goals in the first 5 minutes and have only given up 1 since then, and they continue to fight with everything that they have here in this one. Now they will try to finish this thing off strong. 15:32 to go. Jeffers in their third game of the season, so they've already had some time to work out the kinks, get their young players incorporated into the contest. They played Petoskey to a 12-0 win in a game the other night. Draw here. Jeffers headed towards that far end. Emeralds will be coming at us. Want to send a big thank you to one of our sponsors, Kevin Bonetta and Newberry Motors. Mr. Bonetta in the building here tonight. Got to chat with him. Wanted to say hello to everyone watching at home and supporting this Emeralds team as they start their season. Going to be fun to watch this team grow and develop as the season goes along. And I am looking forward to, not that I want to speed up time, but what this team looks like late January into February. The coach in me loves seeing the young guys grow and develop. We are going to get a penalty here. 14:28 to go in the third. The Emeralds will send Luke Loopkert to the box. Head contact, he doesn't like it. 28-4 shots on goal, 3-0 Jets lead it here early in the third. Emeralds have killed off 3 previous penalties in this game. Back here, off the draw, cleared out. Emeralds. They've really played smart, fundamental hockey on their penalty kills here tonight. Kept this thing close. Played out here, up the sidewall, poked away. Chance to get back to it. At least take up some time there. It's a 5-minute penalty on Loopkert though for the head contact. 5-minute major. Flipped in and they get the goal. Traffic in front. Gaudreau couldn't move. Tried to get the stick to it. Initially knocked it away. And then on the rebound, the Jets score. And the bad news is you don't get the break with a guy coming out of the box. 729-355. Win the 50-50. Leaves the goal for Jeffers, goes to number 12, Ethan Anderson, a senior. And now we just hope after a great second period, the snowball doesn't come rushing down the mountain. Power play goal of the night. Laid up here. Rush forward. Trying to get our microphones rehooked up here. I do apologize. That should help us out a little bit. Great effort for the Emeralds here tonight so far in this one, but now they trail it. They didn't put that last goal up on the board. They announced it. Gaudreau has an equipment problem. Something with the pad or the skate. He'll skate down. 3:15 left on Loopkert's penalty for the head contact would set up the Jeffers goal. 4 different guys contributing. There it goes. They put it up on the board. 4-0. 12:42 to go.
Our once again match 50-50 is the big ticket 72935.
Trying to see what's Gaudreau got going on down there. He'll come back. Looked like a skate or maybe the back of that goalie pad on the left leg. Back underway. Jets circle it out. They are still on the power play and will be for another 3 minutes. They have scored once. That one wrapped around, set up in front. Good look. A big save by Jackson Gaudreau, who is at 28 saves on 32 shots. Emeralds have had just 4 in the game. Jeffers, as many shots as the Emeralds have matched them in goals. Jets will patiently try to set it up here. From the top, shot was deflected a couple of times to the corner. Played back to the point, skipped around, a lot of room, into the circle, shot, and it's blocked. And now comes out of the zone. Good pressure. Lubkert chasing him around. Emerald putting some pressure on. Dietzman's looking for help. Lubkert got knocked out of the play. Dietzman pinned. We got a good old-fashioned scrum behind the goal. Referees yell at him to let go. Legs are tangled and pretzeled. Puck played out. Turned back around. Dietzman has to give up on it because he would have been offsides. 11:10 to go. 140 on this 5-minute penalty against the Emeralds. Luke Lubkert called for the head contact. And now it's going to be a penalty on Jeffers for a hook. That'll help balance it out a little bit. Make it 4-on-4 for the next minute 31. And then the Emeralds will get another brief man advantage. Their first one got wiped out by a penalty after 25 seconds. So they'll have another abbreviated power play coming up. 4-0 Jets, just under 11 minutes to go. Cleared out, no icing. It is 4-on-4 for another minute 15. Like to see the Emeralds get one here on opening night in front of the home fans. Great crowd on hand down in that defensive end. Puck sent down and an icing here will send it to the other end. 1 minute to go in the Lubkert penalty. Up down to the corner. Jets will play behind. Pressure from Schrader. He loses an edge. Jets will skate it out. 35 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Jeffers gains the zone. Tried to drop it to the corner. Now to the circle, top side. They'll work it all the way around the horn. Swept in front and kicked away, and it will come out of the zone. Jets will have one last chance in this 4-on-4 before they have to regroup for the penalty kill. And it's going to roll out on a shot wide, back near center ice. 5 seconds left. See if Lubkirk comes to the bench or if he joins the play. Block there off a skate. Jets change it up. Carter Levine on, power play unit for the Emeralds. They have 20 seconds in their own zone. They got to push quick, and they won't get even a connected pass out of it. Dump down, no icing. Emeralds aren't going to get a look here. Even strength as they get knocked off the puck. 8:55 to go as both teams even up. Oh, turnover. Big save, Gaudreau. Steve Hinkson told me second intermission. Player of the game, no doubt. He's standing on his head. It's going to be the 33rd shot on goal for Jeffers. They lead it 4-0 with 8.5 to play. Neutral zone face-off here. Both teams tangled up. Heinonen wins it over. Tries to skip it up. Emeralds need a little bit more help in the passing department. They've been under pressure and have just fired it. Draw comes down to the far end. Face off here. Top side. Spun around, broken up. Now the Emeralds skated out. Good job getting back by the Jets. Again, another pass, ricochets off a stick. And an empty trip for Manistique. Now they'll just dump it in. This is where the fatigue sets in, late stretch of this game. You can practice and be conditioned, but everyone knows nothing quite like game speed and game conditions. First one for the Emeralds, and we'll see how they hold up in the last 7.5 minutes. 4-0 Jets. That rattles around the top wall. Played back here and spun around. Dietzman, hard off the back wall. That one blocked. Comes up high and bounces across center ice. Turn back around. Jets sneak along the sidewall. Shot, blocked. A lot of them for the Emeralds tonight. Up and they'll just rifle it. That one goes behind and off the glass. Bosonic kept skating. Levine had 3 guys around him all night. Verjink backhands it in wide. Emeralds do not have a shot in this period. Only have 4 for the game. Turn, shot on goal. There it is. Right on cue. No quit from the Emeralds. Lubkert lays out for one. Tries to break it out. Emeralds want to get at least one. Off the referee's skate, then tangled in behind. Played off the wall as they come for a change. Odd bounce there. Goes over Levine's stick. Into the zone come the Jets, and they'll whiff on the shot. Back wall swept away by Gaudreau. 5:25 to go. And a whistle. Something deep down in the zone behind the play. And the Jets are going to send one. So late chance here for Manistique. To get on the board. 5:16 to go. Penalty is on Brogan Turner. Emeralds can't win the draw. Taken away and cleared out immediately. Two minutes for roughing on Turner. Emeralds do not have a shot on the power play. Flipped. Deep in the zone, cleared out again. Jets playing with house money in the last 5 minutes of this contest. Schrader centers it off the mark. Rolls back, first minute gone in the Manistique power play. Pushed up here, Levine. Carter will lead him in. Levine, center, shot, just wide. Great look by Beltran. Off the wall, sent in, and a glove save. Toughest shift of the night. Pierce Johnson took over midway through this contest as Jeffers giving both goalies a chance to play. Great look for the Emeralds. 3:52 to go in the game. 37 seconds on the man advantage. Top side Berger looks, tries to flip it to Heinonen. He can't get a stick on it. And sent the other way. See if the Emeralds can twist this back around for one more crack. Behind the net, 25 seconds. Man advantage, Berger to Beltran. Emeralds got to go. Noble, he misses on it. Turned over. First night is never your best night. You don't want it to be anyway. Emeralds will have plenty that they can look at and go work on. Down, played out, up. Shot there, save. As we hit 3 minutes to go, even strength, and Gaudreau will just cover it up. Played up here and whipped around. Save. Jeffers takes another rush away. They have tried and tried, but haven't broke through. Beltran battle, and somebody's stick goes flying. Shot in front. Gaudreau, save, and we get a whistle. I think the net may have came off in that scrum. 2:01 to play. Jets put one on the board. The Jets have added to their lead. Give them credit, they haven't let up either. I think they realized after that second period they were in a tight battle. At least had their hands full. They've buckled down. And they've gotten back on track here in the third with a pair of goals to go up 5-0. And again, anytime that your goals equal the other team's shots, you're in good shape. Jeffers 5-0 on the scoreboard and 34-5 shots on goal. And they get another one. Top shelf. And Gaudreau just leans back on the crossbar. It's snowballing late. Six nothing Jeffers. Gonna look a lot bigger than what it was. The first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes are gonna be the big difference for the Jets. Bumped in and sent around. Seconds to go, and they're trying to tack on another one. Two hard shots right up front. Whistle. And the net came off again. 23.4 to play. Into the zone here. Here's a chance. Shot. Short side. Save. Richard trying to get one. Pushed out. Jets trying to preserve a shutout. They've been strong to start the season. And that will do it. And now we get a post-game scrum with Lubkert, who can't do that. The kid that had a big penalty earlier in the game. I hate to see it end that way. 6-0 your final here in this one. Post-game coverage when we come back.
Diabetes affects over 38 million Americans. However, with healthy lifestyle habits, you can reduce the effects it has on your body. Here are 4 things you can do to keep healthy and keep diabetes at bay. 1. Avoid sugary drinks and processed foods, as they can cause blood sugar spikes. Eat lean proteins such as fish and chicken, and be mindful of the quantity and quality of carbohydrates, which can spike your blood sugar levels. 2. Get plenty of exercise and physical activity. Activities like brisk walking, cycling, or swimming can help improve insulin sensitivity, making it easier for your body to use insulin effectively. Taking the stairs instead of the elevator or standing up and moving around every hour can improve your overall blood sugar levels. 3. For people with type 2 diabetes, weight loss can be particularly beneficial as it often improves blood sugar control and may reduce the need for medication. Even a small weight loss, 5 to 10% of body weight, can make a difference. 4. Stress can affect blood sugar levels. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing, and regular exercise can help with managing stress. Poor sleep can increase insulin resistance, so aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Contact Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center at 906-293-9200 for help or support in managing diabetes.
It is the Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center post-game report. Emeralds take a tough 6-0 loss here at home to start the season, falling to 0-1 on the year. Just a game of chances and opportunities, and plenty of them for the Jets. They won the shots on goal battle 34-8, not 30 or 34-5 rather, and that 34 might be a little late because that number didn't move as the Jets continued to score late in this contest. They got 2 goals in the first few minutes, added another one late in the third, then it stayed even, but 3 goals in the final 5 minutes. They started strong, they ended strong, and they get the win. In terms of wins and losses, well, 5 goals is never, or 5 shots is never going to be enough. And Jackson Gaudreau was great, but just not enough opportunities for the Emeralds. But in terms of an eye test or an expectation thing, have to be impressed with the energy, the effort, the hustle, the heart of this Emeralds team. They made things difficult. They made Jeffers have to find another gear late in this contest. Played them even for the last 13 minutes of the first period, all 17 minutes of the second, and then 12 minutes in the third. They played this thing to a 1-0 game. You have to like that. Plenty of things that they can improve on, and they will. We're just getting started, and it's a long road ahead for the Emeralds. That's going to do it tonight here from the Little Bear West Arena. Dan Hardbrook, glad to have you along. Thank you for joining us. Final score again tonight, the Jeffers Jets 6, Manistique Emeralds, no score.
Diabetes affects over 38 million Americans. However, with healthy lifestyle habits, you can reduce the effects it has on your body. Here are 4 things you can do to keep healthy and keep diabetes at bay. 1. Avoid sugary drinks and processed foods, as they can cause blood sugar spikes. Eat lean proteins such as fish and chicken, and be mindful of the quantity and quality of carbohydrates, which can spike your blood sugar levels. 2. Get plenty of exercise and physical activity. Activities like brisk walking, cycling, or swimming can help improve insulin sensitivity, making it easier for your body to use insulin effectively. Taking the stairs instead of the elevator or standing up and moving around every hour can improve your overall blood sugar levels. 3. For people with type 2 diabetes, weight loss can be particularly beneficial as it often improves blood sugar control and may reduce the need for medication. Even a small weight loss, 5 to 10% of body weight, can make a difference. 4. Stress can affect blood sugar levels. Techniques like meditation, deep breathing, and regular exercise can help with managing stress. Poor sleep can increase insulin resistance, so aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Contact Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center at 906-293-9200 for help or support in managing diabetes.